All right, so recently I kind of noticed on YouTube that there's been like a resurgence or kind of like a returned like a fascination, I guess, or just a newfound fascination for like so-called the old YouTube and like the golden age of Minecraft and stuff, which was like 10 years ago. Stuff like Stampy, like the Hunger Games, Dan TDM, whatnot. And yeah, and especially like commentary based videos where people just play Minecraft and talk about like whatever's on their mind. Like for example, like I know Nico has got a lot of videos on that. It's gotten kind of popular. It's funny because it's the third YouTuber I've watched called Nico. But anyways, yeah. And I guess people kind of have been talking about like, oh, we need to return to this like old YouTube. You know what I mean? I've heard about that a lot, and I kind of don't feel like that old YouTube, at least like in terms of like commentary stuff, ever really left. Like kind of like vlogs but in Minecraft where people just talk about whatever's on their mind with very minimal editing and like barely any cuts too. Yeah, like for example, after sorry, I'm blanking. I haven't had to talk this long in a long time, just like continuously, like if ever. But yeah, after like the OGs, I guess, Minecraft did kind of go into like a quieter state in general, but after its resurgence, like Let's Plays became big again. Like PewDiePie, he didn't really do much of just like talking about whatever, but a lot of other people did. And for like Bed Wars and stuff, I know that like Technoblade did a lot of just commentaries. Purpled, Gamerboy 80, to name some of the big ones, did like got pretty big off of just like doing commentaries. And later on, after Hypixel and Bed Wars died out, streaming became a thing, and streaming is just like pretty much just talking, like telling stories and stuff, and just like entertaining your audience. And yeah. But yeah, after streaming kind of went down a lot, mainly because of like the Dream SMP and stuff, that was originally what like gave rise to it. But after Dream SMP sort of died, streaming did go down, I think, like took quite a hit, like VODs and stuff, and yeah. But after that, SMPs, like in general, like mainly like lifestyle type stuff became big. And for a little bit there was kind of like a blank spot, I guess, like a void, but people started filling that too with like MCC Island like commentaries, like Rec Rap, like Ash Swag and Prince Zam, I guess, to name a few. Yeah. And I mean, after that, it's like where we are now, with like this old Minecraft styled commentary where it's just somebody playing in a world. Yeah, it's kind of weird because this kind of gives off like the vibes as like those podcasts, like YouTube Shorts or whatever, where there's like a guy talking and then there's like the racing car thing going on underneath. Except this like was a thing 10 years before that. And I guess that kind of gets me to my next point, which is that people like talking about like this old YouTube style video, it's not as much in like the actual type of video itself, but more so just like watching somebody play like a version of Minecraft that's like 10 years old, while talking about things. It's like nostalgic or something. And something interesting I found is that a lot of people didn't even like play Minecraft in beta 1.7 or whatever, which is when quite a lot of the videos like are happening. It's just like this sense of nostalgia for something that didn't really exist, they didn't really exist with. I forgot what the word for it is. Starts with like an A, I think. A-N-M or something, A-M-N or something, whatever. But yeah, it's just like the sense of nostalgia for something that you might have not even experienced, but is there. And I feel like the internet has definitely heightened that. Like personally, I feel a lot of nostalgia for those older versions, even if I didn't like exist, or play Minecraft when those versions existed. Like, even same things with like some videos and stuff from like the 90s and 80s. It's kind of weird, but it's there. Like when I see like a VHS video, I get sort of nostalgic for some reason. Yeah. But yeah. If you like kind of like don't really pay attention to the gameplay and stuff, which is still Minecraft, all these different versions and evolutions of like commentaries and stuff sort of are the same thing at their core. And I mean, it's like it's like that meme, like you've changed, we're supposed to, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I haven't needed to like talk for this long while playing Minecraft, like just continuously ever. um but yeah, I guess a lot of it is just sort of nostalgia for like simpler times and stuff. And if I had to guess, I would say that this type of video won't really go away so long as Minecraft has a presence, on YouTube, because like this is I guess it's kind of part of like, the foundational core of YouTube. Like even the first video on YouTube was just a guy talking about what he was doing. I mean, I know it doesn't really count, but yeah. It's like why vlogs have been a big thing for so long. It's like this sort of human connection, that was sort of what YouTube was sort of meant to offer, I guess. Like a more genuine version of TV. Like now, a lot of these like big YouTubers and stuff, like when you watch them, it sort of does feel like you're watching TV. Like it's hyper edited, hyper like speedy, dopamine hits on end, whatever, all those buzzwords. But it doesn't really feel like you can like the person behind that. It's like they're an actor, like you sort of know them, but you don't know them, you know what I mean? Like it's not just some guy. It's like it's got a whole like team or something, or like you know what I mean. But yeah, I guess this sort of like more intimate conversation type video offers exactly what those videos are missing. As YouTube is sort of also trying to become like TV, like YouTube Red and stuff and YouTube movies. These videos are sort of like a remnant of what once was. This is getting really introspective. Not introspective, like deep. That's about all I had to say. I guess I'll just end the video here in this village. Thanks for watching, smash like, subscribe. Yeah, and I'll see you later, alligator, if this kind of commentary gets any traction. Adios.